All righty. Well, give me a minute, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be right with you in one moment. Let me see. I'm gonna go here. May be in the world today. Good evening, everyone. It's evening where I am. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be in the world. Just time differences is real. I'm Tia Rogers, and today I'm going to be coming to you, and we're going to be talking about the types of economic systems where supply and demand regulate the economy rather than the government interventions, and how it impacts and how it impacts our life today, tomorrow, and our future. Um, During our time together, we are here to help you plan for a better you for the future. We are going to offer you an opportunity to help you change your life for generations to come. That's our mission, to help individuals through life on life terms and challenges, no matter what. There will be an overview of products and services that may possibly help you along your journey. This is for information purposes only. Should you be interested in learning how you can sign up, please contact us. You can reach us at WhatsApp at DM us, instant messenger. There's all kinds of ways to get in contact with us, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to begin. We're talking about the science to our life, right? And we're talking about economy and how the economy impacts our lives, whether the prices go up or whether the prices go down, whether we are fully invested and have a diverse portfolio, will impact our ability to acquire certain levels of wealth. And we know that wealth has a broad, wealth, the gauge, how do I say this? I thought I was ready, I'm not, but anyway, I'm gonna go on anyhow. When you look at the chart of wealth, and we talked about how it used to be classified as wealth, the upper class, middle class, and the lower class. Now it's just the haves and the have-nots, because they're slowly pushing the middle class and the lower class out. So how do we proactively get involved so that we do not end up on the do not have side? Now, in the science of life, in the science of our life, we have here, great day. Do you know how wealth is built? And here we have 10% of the richest adults own 85% of global household wealth, and collectively, the bottom 10% owns barely 1%. What defines wealth? And how is it different from money? Well, wealth is defined as assets that you own that are growing over time without any help from you. And money, in contrast to wealth, is merely the means of distribution of wealth in time. So a lot of us trade our time for money, right? And we are trying to build wealth. If you got a chance to see the prior talk that we had, that we posted, we're talking about the market economy, how it impacts us, the different economic systems and different systems that we have that motivate our life. We have the family system, we have the social system, we have a cultural system, we have a market economic system. And where are we in the scheme of all of that? And how are we preparing for the future to ensure that should we have inflation, recession, whatever may be, that we can stand stabilized well enough to navigate through the challenging times that come. And we know historically, challenging times do come economically. Here, we look at the geographical location of where you live and where you are and what impacts your area. And as far as the market economy, we're looking at the community, the neighborhoods, rural, urban, and inner cities. Your area code, your zip code, all make a difference when it comes to the market economy, whether you want to believe it or not, whether the fact that you're a homeowner and if you own a business, are you a renter? And there's distribution disparities with income and the economy, right? We have social issues, economic growth and development surrounded around economics. And we have the haves and have-nots, which I shared with you. We're going to talk about you, your health, your freedom, your financial, spiritual relationships, physical, mental, and the time that you have to create the life that you want to live, right? So it says wealth is owning assets that grow over time without further input from you. And money, by contrast, is merely the means of distributing wealth and time. And we talked about how we trade our time for money every day. So making money, saving money, and investing money, whether you're single, divorced, married with children, or a single parent. And what is your debt to income ratio? Do you know? Do you know where you stand? If you're having challenges, do you have debt? More debt than you have income to take care of? That's a concern for many Americans today. These circles tell you that money is a current medium of exchange in the form of coins, banknotes, assets, property, and resources owned by someone or something. When it comes to investing, and invest to put you want to invest to put money into assets with the expectation that the value of those assets will grow over time. When it comes to debt, something typically money that is owed or due out. So how much do you owe out? And how much are you able to, substantially take care of that debt? Saving in the economy of or reduction in money, time, or another resource, right? So these are the things that impact how we make our money, save our money, and invest our money. These 4 circles here. And as we are understanding actually what money and wealth is, one thing that is going to impact your cash flow, I'm going to say cash flow, is your beliefs, your awareness, whether you have a negative and or positive attitude towards what you believe, and your scarcity mindset. So we become what we think about the most. Our beliefs are based on our highest values of our life. It's our thoughts and feelings about how we see ourselves, and the pictures we hold in our mind of what we think our life will look like and or be. But what happens when it doesn't turn out quite like we may have planned, or maybe it does, yet something keeps showing up that is blocking us from living our true, vital, healthy life? Are we holding on to some beliefs that no longer suit our lives? Do we have money myths passed down from generation to generation? We're going to take a look at awareness. It's not only our beliefs, but how aware are we about opportunity, growth, and grace, as well as awareness of self. Being honest with yourself. Are you a spender or are you a saver? Are you an investor? And how well are you at it? How well are you at navigating when things should go awry? Say because whenever you are doing finances, there's always going to be something that pops up that you're not that you weren't aware of, or a cost may come to you that you're not anticipating. So then that requires you to kind of reallocate yourself or realign yourself to get on a steady path, especially if your debt ratio is higher than the income, the earnings that you're bringing in. So we're looking at cultivate and seeding, right? And awareness. Are we really taking the steps that we need to become a better person, make our lives better, right? So how well do you know yourself? It's a very good answer. Question to ask. Would you hire you? It's another good question, right? The next question is, what does it cost to be you? How many of us really knows how much it costs to be us, to live the life and lifestyle that you live today? What is it that you know you can be doing to improve you, but you're putting it off? How are you impacting your cash flow life? A, are you good? B, you have a few and you're managing it well. C, yes, you just didn't know where to begin. And that's okay, because a lot of us don't know where to begin. Finances brings a lot of anxiety sometimes, and depending upon our beliefs and how we view ourselves and whether we feel as though we're worthy or not, and are we willing to commit the time that it's going to take to get ourselves into perspective, to put us where we want to be, right? So if you didn't come from a wealthy family, then a wealthy family will come from you. We're looking at our roots, we're looking at our legacy, our mindset, and the fruits that we bear, right, from our family trees, and how that impacts our lives on a regular basis. Economic plays a major role in our global economy as well as our personal economy. We are not to forget our history, but to ensure that our history gets told properly. Yes, we have come a long way, yet we still have so far to go, and we have to gain knowledge and growth in the economy of our lives. Perspective. In our perspective, it says your perspective of life and the life you live is and always will be up to you. The cup is either full, empty, refillable, or overflowing. It's all in the perspective of who you are and who you want to become. Taking responsibility, taking action steps to ensure that you are keeping that cup overflowing. You know, it's always refillable, because it does, sometimes the cup can get empty, depending upon how hard you're working. 4, action plan, right? Wealth measures the value of all the assets of worth owned by a person, community, company, or country, determined by the market value of all physical and intangible assets owned, subtracted by all debts, and accumulative of scarce resources. So we're looking at financial, social, physical, mental, and the time, right? So start today. Are there any questions that you have for me? If so, please drop them in the comments and I will come back and I will do my best to answer them. If I don't, I will find someone that can get you the answer, so that I can help you get started and on your way. Thank you for your time. Wishing you all the success your heart can create. So I'm going to stop sharing the screen here because we're talking about our economic market and how it impacts us. We're looking at who we are as a people, and what we are doing about that, so to speak. So I want to share something with you that I came across. I want to shrink that down, and then hold on, guys. I know I'm doing a lot here. Just give me one moment, please, as I prepare this for you. Because I've been a little dormant, filling my own cup with things, so to speak. So we're going to shrink that because we don't need that. We're going to shrink this because I don't need that. And we are here, right? Sharing this with you. As we're talking about wealth and owning assets, I want to share with you the Protection Plan membership, which is a partnership between United Wealth Education Services and United Wealth Education Services and United Credit Education Services have partnered together to help millions of individuals that find themselves having more debt than income, right? So how do we kind of get that debt ratio kind of balanced out to make us credit worthy in case we're looking to purchase a home or something of that nature? So United Credit Education Services. How is your credit? United Credit Education Services, right? Is a company you can rely on. It's been in service. It's been serving communities around the world in the United States for over 18 years in the financial service industry. And their products and services are designed to help families across the country. So they're a debt-free company, leading by example as a complete debt-free company with a dedicated, consistent management team. So we're going to look at how is your credit score calculated. 35% of your credit score is calculated by your on-time payments versus your delinquent payments within the 24-month period time frame that they're looking for. 35% of that is your payment history. So you want to make sure that you pay your bills on time. Then they're going to be looking at your credit utilization, the percentage of credit limits available to you. And the 15% is the length of credit and how long you've had your credit account. So you don't want to cancel out any cards that you have had for a long time, because that's going to count for you as far as length of credit and time that you've had that card. 10% is the new credit inquiries, and the number of inquiries and new accounts open in the last 12 to 18 months. Now, should you be in the process of trying to rebuild your credit, you may not want to start a new credit account because it's going to impact your credit negatively. In the beginning, it will bounce back up, but because it's an inquiry and hard inquiries impact your credit more so than a soft inquiry. So you want to watch and make sure you're not having any hard inquiries on your credit. 10% is the types of credits: installment loans versus revolving loans. This is how your credit is calculated. Did you know that 1.4 million identity theft claims were made in 2020? And there's 14.6 trillion in American household debt is reported as of 2021. 64% of Americans are expected to retire with less than 10,000 in their retirement savings account. 60% of Americans lack will or estate planning. In just one decade, student loans balances jumped 150%. 1 in 4 Americans have a credit score of less than 650. Now we're going to look at bad credit versus good credit. And when purchasing a home, say you're purchasing a home worth $240,000 over a 30-year fixed mortgage, what things do we need to look at? They're going to be looking at your credit score. How credit worthy are you? And if you're in the lower percentile, you're going to be spending a total of $900 $755,621 more towards your home purchase, as well as your interest rate is going to be higher, 12.9 or higher. It can go from 12.9 any as high as up to, I think the highest what I seen was like 28% interest. Now, if you are in a better range from 700 to 800, you're going to benefit tremendously from the purchase of this home, because you're not only is your monthly payment going to be lower, you're not going to overpay, you're going to pay a less interest rate, and you're going to come out $413,733 increase as far as money spent. And we're all about saving money and saving a dollar, right? Because it's important. The more we can save, the better off we can position ourselves for our future. Now, how does bad credit versus good credit work when you're purchasing an automobile? One thing I want to say, when you are going to purchase an automobile, the best way to purchase your automobile would be to save the money for the auto and just purchase the automobile right out, leaving you no car payment at all, which creates an even bigger savings for you in the long term. But should saving the money to purchase a car not be an option, you will then have to really look at your credit score and see where you fall. If you're between the 300 and 600 range, you know that you are going to pay a higher interest rate. And here it shows that you're going to pay 26%. Your monthly payments are going to be higher. You're going to be paying almost $600 for a car versus, and over the long term of payments for a $20,000 5-year loan, you're going to be spending $15,000, close to $16,000 more on that purchase. And remember, a car depreciates in value, it doesn't increase value, so you want to be wise. So if you are in the 700 to 800 range, you stand a better chance of getting more bang for your buck, and your interest rate is going to be about 6%. Your monthly payment is going to be lower, so you're saving about $212 in the payment from a $600 payment to like maybe a $400 payment. And your overall interest difference between the 5-year loan term and your loan payments, you're going to save around $12,730,000, which is, I like to round up $13,000 saved in your pocket when you have a better credit rating. Let's look at how bad credit can ruin your family's future. Now, this slide here is showing you, on average, nothing concrete, but on average, how fair credit scores and very good credit scores vary and how it impacts your life. So for a mortgage loan, say it's 253, let's just round it up to $3,000, right? So if you're in a fair credit score, anywhere from 580 to 699, you're going to pay $261,000.76. Where if you're in the very good range of 740 to 799, you're going to fall somewhere in between 2,019,666, leaving you a total interest difference of $41,416. That's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen, to look at of what you're paying long-term over time. You want to be able to save, right? And that is applied to your credit cards, your personal loans, your auto loans, student loans. So we want to ensure that you are getting the best out of your economy market, right? You want to be on a better end of it. You don't want to be on the lower receiving end, paying higher interest rates, and paying out of pocket, costing you more hardship and anguish, right? Because there's no need to feel embarrassed about having financial woes, because we all have them. Everybody gets a turn. So don't feel bad if it's your turn now. So the number one proven protection plan with exceptional value for a simple, no nonsense price. You will get the budgeting tool. You'll get credit restoration services. You'll get the credit builder tools. You have access to credit attorneys. You'll have access to credit monitoring to help monitor your credit as well as your identity, because things do happen. Debt payoff. You'll be able to calculate when you will be you'll be debt free. Isn't that wonderful? You'll have access to the Rocket lawyer attorneys to ask questions on your business, on your personal real estate, and other services that they offer. You have access to a financial lockbox, a good place to put all your important documents. We lose things all the time. Your passport, insurance papers, mortgage papers, things of that nature are very important. Your deed to your house. It's a good place to have something that's going to be where you can go to. And if something happened to you, someone in your family will be able to go right to this location and get those documents needed. Identity theft monitoring. You'll get the net worth calculator. You'll get the savings goal calculator, as well as access to your will and trust, which you can fill out. And as long as you are with us, with the protection plan membership, you will have access to your will and trust to change it as your life changes. There's also the YFL Family Mint program, which is our nonprofit organization that helps students across America and educate them on finances, which is very important as our children are growing. And if you have college students coming up, you know just how important that is. So you want to take control of your financial future today for just a one-time setup fee, first month included, no contract, $188. And then it will be $89 monthly from the first to 3 months. Then for every protection plan payment, you are supporting our nonprofit, the Youth Financial Literacy Foundation, where $80 will go towards your protection plan program, and then $9 will go towards our nonprofit organization, which brings your $89 monthly fee of services. Isn't that great? Helping children to become better at finances. And it's very important. We can break the cycle. And that's what we're here for, to help build sustainable families and help break that cycle. 2.2 million plus donate through the YFL program. So you want to save money while partnering with the best in the industry. We have the Allstate Identity Protection. Partnering with the industry's best has its benefits. Get backed by the proven identity protection plan from the good hands at Allstate. You have Rocket Lawyer, valued at $39.99 a month. This service is free to protection plan members beginning in their 4th month of service, along with the monthly subscription dropping $20. Woohoo! And then you have the U.S. Protection Plan. As the protection plan costs decrease, the services increase. So get your services for free. To get your services for free, you can simply refer 5 friends or family and get your services for free as long as they remain active protection plan members. Isn't that wonderful? Congratulations to all those that are betting on themselves. So you want to start now and take control of your financial life. And here are some of the comments from some of our active members and productive agents. The value you get with all of these services is something you can find anywhere else. from Kevin B. Michelle M. I love this product because it taught me to get out of debt using a proven process. Zaris, I love the credit monitoring tool and the way it supports the credit restoration process. Randy states that I love the identity monitoring service. I know how it feels to have someone jeopardize your livelihood and how hard it is to get everything back on track. So there's word of mouth, ladies and gentlemen, from those that have utilized the services for themselves and are getting their buying power back, learning how to manage their financial literacy, their financial portfolio. So now I'm going to talk to you about United Wealth Education Services, because I told you that United Wealth Education Services and United Credit Education Services partner together to bring these lovely, wonderful services, and it allows us to also take opportunity where we not only are working on getting our credit established, building our wealth, and keeping track of it, making sure that we are protecting ourselves, as well as the living will and trust, which is a very important piece, because we don't want to leave our loved ones hanging in limbo. So I want you to remember that it takes hard work to make substantial income in this business, and some distributors make no money at all. Success in this business requires leadership, hard work, and dedication, just like anything you do in life. See the full UWE compensation plan for details on potential earning opportunities. So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to secure your financial future. Join the 16.5 million Americans who are already making additional income. What you don't do. You do not do credit restoration. There's no complex technology to learn. There's no paperwork, no pressure, no pressuring customers to make a purchase, right? What you do, you simply refer others and help them activate their protection plan services. A story about referral making. We do it all the time, right? So referral making is deliberately encouraging your customers to tell their friends about you. We naturally make referrals because everyone wins, and we love a win-win situation. Says, I love your product. I'll be back for more. Okay, cool, thanks. Then we have verses, I love your product. I'll be back for more. Nice. How about sharing the love with your friends too, right? So I've provided the protection plan works. I proved that the protection plan works and helped a friend with someone in need. My friend helped me and I got rewarded too. So we want to help our friends, right? We want to all make sure that we are building sustainable families and we are economically integrated so that we can also have different experiences in our lives to broaden our horizon. So how do you earn commissions on personal sales? You, the agent, will enroll three members to the protection plan membership. With those 3 members signing up at the level of $89, you will receive $100 for each protection plan member that you will receive $100 for each protection plan membership that you sign up. And how do you earn direct residual income from that? So the 3 protection plan memberships that you signed up, you will earn a direct residual $12 off of those membership plans. Now, imagine if you help 5 people with a membership protection, with the protection plan membership. you can earn up to $60. If imagine you refer 20 people, then that gives you the possibility of earning $240. Residual income every month. As long as the protection plan memberships are active. Now, let's talk about the customer acquisition bonus. So the customer acquisition bonus, which we like to call a CAB, is you, the agent, sign up another agent underneath the protection plan membership plan, and you help them sign up 2 other protection plan membership members as well, and you will receive a direct $12 residual income from the $100 to $560 amount, depending upon how many people you sign up for depending upon how many protection plan memberships that you can get activated within that time frame, within a month's time frame, you will receive the $12 direct residual income. The indirect residual income is the $3, where when your downline enrolls, now you got an agent, your agent done enrolled 2 other protection plan members. So now you help those 2 members get 2 more members protection plan memberships enrollment, and you can earn the direct residual income of $3 through enrollments of new protection plan memberships. You will also receive residual payment based on your title. Okay. At any time, if you have questions, feel free to post them and or ask, reach out to me. Now we talked about titles. Now the infinity bonuses, these titles come with bonuses. Everyone starts out as a field trainer. That's just how it goes. Somebody's got to be in the field, right? So as a field trainer, you have the opportunity to move up from a field trainer associate, sorry, I got that wrong, field associate to an elite, and from elite to a regional elite, all the way up to pinnacle. And you see here, you can earn anywhere from 5%, 0.5% to 3% residual income from the monthly protection plan memberships that you are helping people to get their lives in order. Now, as an agent, why this can work for you. This company is a complete turnkey business. You will be provided a personalized agent website. You will receive professional marketing materials. You will receive a live agent and customer support. You will receive weekly pay for qualified agents. Remember, I told you, you get a protection plan membership. For each membership that you enroll, you will qualify for agents. Get 5 and you will be great, and you can help your team get 5, and just think your whole team could benefit from earning residual income, right? Just from helping people. Online, you have access to the online back office. There's commissions, rewards, and bonuses available to you. There's tax advantages, which you will learn when you attend our conferences. We have one coming up March 17th. The location hasn't been stated yet, so now is a good time if you would like to learn about the tax advantages and how other things about the company. Let me know. I'll get you a seat into our next coming event in March, as well as life insurance for qualified agents. And how important is that? We just got finished talking about making sure our business is in order, right? So to become an agent today, it's a one-time setup fee of $290, and then it's $89 a month for your protection plan agent back office. That's going to help you serve your protection plan membership customers. You're going to be able to help them, guide them, and help them navigate through the system as they are getting taking control of their economic market economy, right? Because we want to be in a positive. We don't want to be in a negative, and we want to put a dent into that debt ratio count, right? So the power of 5. As an agent, you can utilize the power of 5. Refer 5 customers and or agents, and you qualify to get your next month's services for free. The $89 may possibly be waived if that has not been changed by now, because changes occur all the time. So you want to stay abreast and stay in tune and up on your trainings to know what's going on and what new changes, innovative things the company is doing today. So you get the opportunity to join the prestigious R&R Club, which gives you can earn bonuses from level 1 all the way to pinnacle. So, and the bonuses are, change at each level. So it's great for those that are out there helping. And how important is it to really help? If you're a business owner, this is great for you. If you service a population that deals with credit, or you have to turn customers and clients away for credit, this is a great tool for you to use to help them in your services, help them get ready to purchase a car or purchase a home, a large purchase, or even for some of the community centers in the area. If you work with families, helping them budget and get things on track, this would be a great tool to utilize. So which interests you the most? Being a casual sharer, 1, getting discounts and earn additional income for sharing UWE and UCS services. 2, become a part-time participant, enroll a solid income to supplement your lifestyle. 3, become a business builder and earn a serious second income to help substantially change your financial future. It's all up to you. It's voluntary. It's all a personal choice, ladies and gentlemen. How do you see yourself? And here's what our agents say. Alfred Nixon states that changing lives every day is what UWE is all about. Then we have Cortez, who says with UWE, he has time and he's gained his time and freedom back. Adriana, she loves getting to work with others, entrepreneurs, increasing financial literacy and making an impact. So you see they're having raving reviews from agents that are doing wonderful within the company. Not only are they able to help others, but they're able to impact other people's lives and help them understand financial literacy. So reward yourself and get started today. So if this information was beneficial to you, like I said, get back to me and let me know what stood out to you. Where do you see yourself going? Because these services are really, truly a plus when we're trying to take control of our economic status and we're trying to become more socially integrated into our lives. Economics plays a big part in our lives. And what part do we play in that economics? Becoming more financially literate in the things that we do. Look at how we're purchasing and looking at how we're paying our bills on time. And how are we creating revenue to go along with the earnings that we have? And there's all different kind of ways. So here we're going to talk about values because we're talking about the science of economics, right? That's where we started off at the science of economics. And I just wanted to share that overview with you because it would behoove me to have the information and not share it with someone that could possibly benefit. So, what change do you want to see? Is a question I ask you. What are you willing to contribute to that change? And who are you helping, right? What problem do you solve? What are the values, beliefs, experience, and knowledge and ideas that you bring to the table that can enhance your life and your economic stability as you go on? What's the percentage of commitment do you have towards building your economic market? And what's the percentage of interest are you willing to go for and building that into making that change for you? And how many hours per day are you committed to putting into efforts to really becoming that change agent for your life? As we said prior, that becoming a change agent is a slow process. So, and a lot of times you don't see the growth as fast as you would like, but that's across the board in all economic systems. So it's not just in this particular area, it's in every area of economic systems. And you can look that up and verify the information. Are you going to be full-time, part-time? And then we break it down. And you see the pie there? That pie is broken down into 20% of your time, which is going to equal 20% towards your freedom. 20% is your mental, your mindset. Where are you in the mindset? Do you have a growth mindset or do you have a non-growth mindset or fixed mindset? Sorry, growth or fixed mindset. It's going to make a difference. Another 20% in dealing with your mental is your health and spiritual, right? Then we have the 20% that's physical, and another 20% that's your physical health. How healthy are you? Because we always say your health is your wealth. And if you're not taking care of you, that means not only your physical health, your dental health, your vision, your mental health, all that stuff has to be intact, ladies and gentlemen, because it's going to play a part. The journey can be a journey and it's going to be trials. You're going to be tested to see just how committed you are to you, making that change for you. And people will test you, not only people, but the universe. You know, you put it out there that this is what you want. The universe is going to test you to see just how bad you want it. So we got to make sure that our mental health, spiritual health, and physical health is intact. The next 20% of the circle is our social interactions. How well do we do that? And 20% is our relationships. How healthy are our relationships? Are you someone that makes friends easily? Are you easy to talk to? Are you approachable? Do people come to you and ask your advice? Are you someone that people come to? And then another 20% is the financial, and the next 20% is the money. So we have to look at our financial health as well, you know, in the scheme of things. And as you see, our values, beliefs, experiences, and knowledge and ideas are going to play a very, very big, huge part in our ability to adapt to changing and making the changes in our lives. What percentage of opportunities will you find along the way? What percentage of opportunities can you innovatively create while you're building? And what's the percentage of resources that you'll have? Training, where's the access of training coming from? Will it all come from one place, or will you stay within your organization, but then join another part of the training field to enhance so that when you come back to your organization, that you come back motivated, enlightened, and rejuvenated with new innovative ideas to make things better. When is going to be your start date that you're actually going to start the date of this change? And I wrote down here the actual start date, because a lot of times we have ideas that we do not take action upon. We will think about these ideas and we'll have these ideas, we'll say that we're going to do it, and then we do nothing. So you want to make sure you not only have a start date, but you want to have an actual start date where you start to begin putting the action in motion. So here it says, who is already doing what you like to do? How can you learn from them? Who do you know that could benefit from the life change, or could possibly join you in the life changes that you're making for yourself? Who's in your circle? Are you like-minded and motivated to take actions towards your dreams? Because we have a lot of people in our circle. However, not everyone is doing what you're doing, which makes you very unique. So you have to begin to start identifying who you are surrounding yourself with, because it may impact your growth process and growth and development along the way as you are going to pursue the life changes that you want to begin making in your life. You want to write down your visions and goals. You want to make a short-term list. You want to make a long-term list, and write your reasons why you want this vision to come to reality for your life. And identify an accountability partner. Independent and interdependent accountability. And where's your community support? That's going to be very important. And if you're not going to identify identity partner, how strong are you at holding yourself accountable and making sure that you carry things through? Through the process, you will need to receive training. You're going to have to explore systems that it's going to help you to enhance and become better. And as you begin to grow and build your life, business. We encourage everyone to fail forward fast and implement as fast as you can. Learn it, implement it. Don't worry about the mistakes you make along the way, because you'll get better. You might even get good enough to catch yourself before you make a mistake. Then you want to research different strategies. You want to test different things to see what's working, what's not working, and designate a time frame for that so that you can kind of look at your measurements. We want to be able to measure our growth and development. We want to see when you're starting, where you're at starting from. Within 6 months to a year, you will not or should not be in where you were when you started if you are following these simple rules of writing your vision goals down, looking at your short and long-term goals, looking at your reason as to why you have these short and long-term goals, and when you are trying to reach them. And if you are progressing right along, that's great. And if you should have some trouble, then maybe you need an accountability partner. Maybe holding yourself accountable isn't strong enough, and you need someone to kind of remind you, like, let's go. You said you were going to do XYZ, so let's get it going, right? It's all beneficial in our life growth. It says your health is your wealth. Your life is your gift to you and the world. So enjoy your life as your life journey business is serious. You want to relax, rejuvenate, and refresh as needed. Do what brings you joy. Glow. Be your authentic self. Enjoy what you value the most. Take a trip to change your environment. Begin the project you enjoy doing. Connect with your source. Release your creativity. Love, peace, and joy. From Tammy's Market LLC. Because we are in the life business, guys, and we're here to help you plan your life business, whatever it is that it is that you feel as though is going to make your life better. So, okay, we're at the a market economy, right? The market economy, the impact on your life, journey business. We're looking at the mixed economy, a free market economy, the controlled panel economy, the traditional economy, and the economic freedom and choice benefits of a market economy. So, as we are looking at the mixed economy, a mixed economy combines the advantages and disadvantages of three different types of economy markets, command and traditional economics. So this allows federal government to safeguard its people and its market. It's driven by the motivation of self-interest of individuals. Government has a large role in the military, and trade protection, subsidies, targeted tax credits, physical stimulus, and public-private partnerships. Government intervention in the mixed economy. That's all part of the fixed economy. And then we have the free market economy. And in the free market economy, it allows you, it's an economic system of laws for supply and demand. It involves competition, and it also involves the freedom of choice. And in that freedom of choice, there's private property, capital, laissez-faire, and free market. So we're looking at what is a market system and what's all the components of a market system. A market system comprise of direct players and suppliers, and it's a business professional environment. In that environment, there's tech services, business solutions to poverty. When you're looking at the traits of the traditional economy, we're looking at that's centered around family or tribal, okay? Like hunter gathering and, the old way. This trade fuels hourly. Okay, yes, the traits of traditional economy. How do I say this? Fuels off of like the bartering, like you barter, like for things. What's the best example for that? I guess if I'm a company or an individual and you have something that I could use to benefit from, and I have something that you could benefit from, but we don't have the cash, maybe we can work something out that where I'll give you some of what I have, you give me some of what you have, and then we're both satisfied, right? Win-win situation. Or traditional economy, going to work, giving up your time for money. It's the oldest system in the world. And it's a system in which people grow their own food and make their own goods. We have kind of gotten away from that, but I'm glad to see that we are getting back into it as health issues are becoming more prevalent, being more aware of what we put into our bodies. How is it being grown? How is it being packaged and delivered to us? What is in the foods that we eat? So we're making better, healthier choices as we go along. People will make what they always made and will do the same work their parents did underneath the traditional economy. In exchange for goods, found in, in exchange for goods. Now, what are some of the pros and the cons of the benefits of an economic market system, right? The economic freedom and choice is one of the pros. Incentives for business to be efficient and innovative. So it allows companies to have input from their members to make their company better. It's greater competition, and that can lead to lower prices for consumers. Some of the cons is that it's limited government regulations and can lead to monopolies or other abusive business practices. So there's also a lack of government intervention that can lead to large income disparities as well. Our environmental protection may be weakened in a free market economy. And what is the role of the market economy? Well, the role of the market economy determines the prices of goods that we purchase. Consumers, the role is to leave it to the consumer's choice. It increased efficiency in providing those products and or services to consumers. It provides a meeting place for firms and consumers to come together and discuss and ration scarcity. So that's the role of the marketplace when it comes to the benefits and cons of the market economy. And I hope that I explained that well enough for you to understand. 7 years ago, the first 90 days changed the game. Lack of the tech world, lack knowledge of the tech world, lack knowledge of social media, lack knowledge of marketing, lack knowledge of business, little to no budget, sense of urgency for change. Life is happening and you're doing everything you can to survive. Make a decision now. Take action to start. Start a business for a cost of a night out. Build a merchant account. Learn social media, learn marketing and how to track marketing growth and development. Become knowledgeable on the principles of building wealth. Our mission is to help as many people to learn until they drop the L and start earning. How it all began, life on life terms, life journey business. Debt isn't anything to be embarrassed about, as many Americans carry debt. Learn how to better manage a debt-free life and lifestyle and share it with others. Make sure to register for our free webinar to learn more. Gain your purchase power. New startup business, working a full-time job, in debt, the protection plan membership increased knowledge on financial literacy, education program systems and tools, building with a 91% asset and liability. Make sure your assets don't become liabilities. Debt and accumulation resources. Okay, yeah. Okay, oh, this must be the last one. Sorry, I thought it went a little further. So becoming better isn't a quick fix, it's a journey. Allow yourself time, space to grow and develop. It takes at least 28 days to begin new life habits. Learn to enjoy your learning curve, as it is going to stretch you beyond your wildest imagination and provide energy for your new ideas and creations. Economics is something the entire world is working to become better at, as it applies to their life and their lifestyle. Stop sharing, right? All right, well, with that being said, I would just like to review our board here, because your life business is serious business. Only you can take control of your life. I am just the messenger. I am coming to share my life experience and how I decided to become better, working on the things that I needed to change while still living and dealing with life on life terms, because life is going to happen. I have scars, they're there, but I'm healing. And we talk about values, right? We talk about the values. There's things that I value that is my drive, my why, my motivation as to why I found that integrating my marketable skills into the market economy to enhance and improve, to create, to begin building the wealth for my family, to build my legacy. We all are a living legacy right now. Right now, exactly where you are, what you're doing, you're living your legacy right now, step by step. Do you want to build a legacy that is sustainable, that will hold out over time? What are your beliefs? And how does that impact your legacy? Is it pushing you forward or is it holding you back? We cannot escape the historical events that took place for those that are less fortunate, may not have access to resources, or may not be included, so to speak, or feel excluded from the opportunity because of some of the disparities. And we're looking at the environment that we live in. How is it impacting us? Our water, the air we breathe, the food that we consume, how much more we have to be more diligent in paying attention. We really are the driving forces of our lives, and more, I'm finding that we are the persons responsible for our lives. And if we don't step up to the plate and let our voices be heard, no one's going to speak for us, because I believe I said before, if you have all the Congress, you have legislator, you have assembly members, you got the president, you have all these government forces sitting around at tables discussing these same matters that impact our lives. Why are we not having those same conversations for ourselves, with our families, to ensure that we are going to be putting ourselves in a better position to be able to create more sustainable families? The language, because the language is different when you move in different arenas, when you are becoming better, when you're becoming a better person, you're leveling up your life, you're going to be exposing yourself to others and putting yourselves in rooms that you may not never have been in before. It's nothing to be afraid of, because we all have the capability to learn. And if you're willing to learn, no one can stop you. You're definitely going to meet your goals. The customs and traditions that we carry along with us, our social organizations, the economic systems that we have in place right now for our lives. I want you to look at the economic systems that you have for your life right now. It's coming to the point now where if you are just relying on one source of income, it's proven more and more that you need to figure something out. And working two jobs that's good too, but look at the health benefits of it. Even in building your own business, you have to look at the health benefits of it, because you have to remember to take care of you, be good to you. Self-care isn't selfish. It's very important, especially when you're taking your life business serious and you are trying to impact not just your life, but the lives around you. And you want to look at the forms of government and how it plays a role in what we are doing here. And I just want to thank you so much for your time today. And I hope this information was helpful. The overview was for you, for those that may need the services and or products. I myself needed the service and products. And if it wasn't for someone sharing that information with me, I wouldn't be able to share it with you. So sharing is caring in my book. And if you do have a business owner, friend, spouse, support them by telling others about what they do. If they make a post, like that post, share it, comment on it so others can see. That's how we help each other. Each one teach one, but we have to support each other, support one another, because all families are important and all families deserve the opportunity and the chance to build a sustainable life for them so that we can kind of knock poverty out of the way. And what are some of the ways that we can knock poverty out of the way? Simply by looking at what are some of the characteristics of a market economy. And some of the characteristics of a market economy are private property, freedom of choice, motive of self-interest, competition, and systems of markets and prices, supply and demand, limited government interventions inside, fully dependent on self and the group. As a group, we can build our own economic systems that will impact not just our lives, but our families' lives, and hopefully trickle out into the community and around the world globally. And that's very important. So I hope to come back to you soon with more information, and also a link so that we can kind of come together and talk with one another. And right now, if you go to tammys.shop, there is an application totally free. You just fill out the questionnaire. I'm just trying to help those that are looking to become better. There's something in your life, you want something more. You may not necessarily know how to go about it or to achieve it, but together we can sit down, strategize, come up with some things, and you can figure out exactly where you want to go. So if you go and you fill out the application, it will be reviewed. We're going to be selecting 10 applicants to work with. And once we get those 10 applicants, we're going to bring them aboard. We're going to work with them for 6 months to ensure that we give them the best start that they can. And then after the 6 months, they can get monthly training or schedule an appointment for a one-on-one strategy call to help them along the road. As you know, roadblocks do come. Life on life terms happens, and scarcity, fear, and doubt is real. It is going to come up, but you are a warrior, you are a winner, and you're going to be able to make it through and thrive through this. So I said goodbye once, so now I'm saying goodbye for real now. And thanking you for your time this evening. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen. Tia Rogers signing off. Have a wonderful, blessed, amazing week. Go for your dreams because only you can. Your life is serious business, but it's only serious when you take it seriously.